Yo guys, what's up? I got more free picks for you guys for the games on NFL Sunday. I got 6 plays for you guys like I always do. And again, just like last video, I am still very sick. So if my voice sounds a little off or something like that, that is why. I do apologize about that. But I absolutely refuse to miss an upload any day. So make sure to drop a like on the video. It takes 5 seconds. I really would appreciate it. It's obviously free. Please just drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And you guys are going to want to because it's going to help you out. I post videos every single day for college football, NFL, and NBA. So do not miss any of the future videos. We just went 4 for 6 on college football Saturday. So out of the 6 plays, we hit 4 of them. So pretty solid day on Saturday. Last week on NFL, we did very good as well. So you guys can see right here, including Thursday Night Football, we hit a couple plays right there. So make sure to subscribe so don't miss any of the free pick videos. But I also have another 6 plays for you guys in this video like I always do. And in this video, I really want to talk about something and explain something because this 6-man play I have for you guys on Prizepicks, it's going to pay out 9x if we hit all 6 plays. It pays out 9x on Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay Play, all these other apps. It's going to pay over 16x. Sleeper pays over 18x for this play to hit. Prizepicks pays 9x. So Prizepicks doesn't even pay half of the amount that Sleeper pays because Sleeper pays over 18x. So you guys are going to want to put this play in on Sleeper. And again, I'll talk about that more later. I'll show you guys the play on Sleeper. But go down to the links below. I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in the description of the video. If you're not already, go download Sleeper, use code GHOST to get a $1,500 deposit match right here. This is a limited time offer. Usually it's a $100 deposit match on pretty much every app. Sleeper right now for a limited time has a $1,500 deposit match. So you guys can get $1,500 for free just by going on the app, downloading it, and depositing with code GHOST. So it's all caps. Make sure you put that in where it says promo code. Put that in before you deposit to actually get a deposit match up to $1,500. If you're in any of these white or gray states, including even Canada, that is where you guys will be able to get that deposit match or download the app. And again, the play in this video pays out way more on Sleeper. So Sleeper's payouts are way, way better. They're giving you free money. So don't be lazy. Go download Sleeper right now. Use code GHOST. Get your free money and better plays. But let's hop into the video. So like I said, I am still sick. So I'm going to try to go really quickly through this video like I did last video. The first play I have is going to be a little duo pair that I have with the Pittsburgh and Ravens game. So we're going to be taking Russell Wilson over, and then we're going to be taking George Pickens over. 70 receiving yards for him, 230 passing yards for Russell Wilson. They are playing Baltimore. Baltimore, I've said this multiple times, we took every single demon we could when the Bengals played them the second time. And Jamar Chase, we all know, had like 200 yards and 3 touchdowns or something like that. They absolutely torched him. Baltimore's defense, or at least passing defense so far this year, it looks like a kindergarten defense. I mean, it's horrible. I feel like if I went out there, if I, lined up on the outside, I could go for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's how bad their defense looks so far this year. The cool part about it is their run defense is actually really good. So teams are literally forced to pass the ball because Baltimore also scores a lot. So Baltimore should be up in this game, forcing them to pass the ball. They shouldn't be able to run it. So they literally have no choice other than to pass the ball. And Ravens passing defense sucks. So that's kind of why everybody's going crazy, at least statistically, against the Ravens this year. So we're going to go over on Russell Wilson and Pickens. I was taking this earlier in the week. I got Russell Wilson all the way at 210 yards, and George Pickens, I think I got him at like 58. So they've just been bumping this all week long because everybody knows, and they even know themselves, that the Ravens defense is just that bad. So that's going to be the first 2 plays I have. The third play that I have is going to be Breece Hall. We're going to be taking him over his rushing yards at 69.5. He is playing the Colts, so he's projected to do very well because the Colts defense is obviously horrible. We saw everybody go crazy against them. We took James Cook last week, who absolutely torched him. We took Joe Mixon against them, who torched him 2 different times this year. So their run defense is honestly probably, I would say, the most overrated run defense. It's hard to say that because I feel like everybody kind of knows their run defense is bad. But if you look at the statistical categories and where they're ranked as a run defense, it doesn't look like they're too bad. It looks like they're 9th, 10th worst in the league. But really, like, the eye test shows they are easily bottom 4 in the league run defense wise. So I really like Breece Hall in this game to go over 69.5 yards. He's hit this 3 out of his last 5 games. So I do like this a lot. Normally when they're playing a bad run defense, this new offensive coordinator or offensive play caller that they've had so far for like the second half of the season does normally like to run the ball more. They have been using Braylon Allen a decent amount. And I'm actually going to go look at what Braylon Allen's yards is at because I did not see it yet. So it's at 23.5. I don't love it. I just do like Breece Hall Hall. I think this is going to be a Breece Hall game. I think he does have a chance to go over 100 yards, but definitely over 70. So I like his rushing yards right there. And now these next three plays, you guys are going to see why the payout is so low on Prizepicks and why it's so high on other apps like Sleeper and Chalkboard. I have three touchdown goblin plays for you guys. So the first one is going to be Monty. We're taking Montgomery over to get that one touchdown like he does almost every game. Now, out of his last 3 or 5 games, he has missed 2 of those games. But earlier than that, before like the first half of this season, and all of last season, it just seemed like he scored a touchdown every single game. He's playing Jacksonville. You could argue Jacksonville's the worst run defense in the entire league, and they give up like the most rushing touchdowns to opposing teams. So their defense is, I mean, they're a bunch of cones out there on defense. Jacksonville's team, as of like their overall team, is just really bad too. So I think Detroit's going to kill them. I think Detroit is going to have another classic Detroit game at home. They're going to have like 40 or 50 points this game, and they're going to score. So like, 7 touchdowns this game or something like that. So I like Montgomery to get at least one of those, especially with how bad their run defense is. I think this is a very, very good play. Probably one of the best plays on the board, if not the best play on the board. Then the other touchdown we're going to be taking is Christian McCaffrey. So he's finally officially fully back. He did play his first game back last week against Tampa Bay, but he still was banged up. They said they were going to limit his touches. He still had 19 in that game, but now in this game against Seattle at home, they're saying that they're not going to be limiting his touches at all. So I would expect him to get in the end zone at least once, because we all know how many touchdowns he had last year. I think he almost was the touchdown leader or tied Mostert with like 23 touchdowns or something like that. So a game where he's fully healthy going against Seattle at home, I definitely expect him to bounce back and have that touchdown in this game, especially since they said he is not limited and he should not be limited for any, carries or anything like that. And then the third or sixth final play that I have, and it's going to be the third touchdown play, is going to be Achane over to get his touchdown. He's playing the Raiders. This Miami offense, pretty much, it feels like every time they score 3 or more touchdowns, Achane's getting at least one of them. Some people do get worried about Mostert, but when they're in the red zone, Achane kills Mostert as far as, red zone touches goes. So if they are scoring 3 or more touchdowns, which they easily should against the Raiders are the Raiders are also really bad against the run, not just giving up a bunch of yards, but giving up a bunch of rushing touchdowns as well. So I think Achane should get in there. And knowing Achane, even if he doesn't get a rushing touchdown, he's kind of 50-50. He might get a rushing touchdown or receiving touchdown, but he should be able to find the end zone. He had, 1 against Arizona, 2 against Buffalo. He didn't get any against the Rams. But with this bad Raiders defense, it's one of the worst defenses he's played in a while. So we're going to be taking his over right there to get a touchdown. So that's going to be the 6 plays. And again, look at what this pays on Prizepicks, guys. So this is literally a waste of your money, because you can look right here. This, if it hits all 6 plays, it's a 9x payout. If you go over to Sleeper, I will show you guys what that looks like right here. I put $100 on it. It's going to cash for over $1,800, and that is an 18x play. So on Prizepicks, it's paying 9x. Sleeper, it's paying 18x, and it's literally pretty much the exact same play. You even have Breece Hall's yards are a little bit lower, so easier for him to hit. But other than that, it's pretty much the exact same play. We took Pickens over receptions instead of yards, but it's literally the exact same play. They're giving you 18.4x versus 9x. Now, again, I do realize a lot of you guys in the comments are going to be like, well, it's because it's a flex play. I understand it's a flex play, but I checked, and even when you flex the play on Sleeper, it still is going to pay you like 11.5x if it cashes all 6. So regardless of if you flex it or not, you are going to make more money betting this on Sleeper versus Prizepicks. So I know a lot of people don't understand that, but betting on a specific website or a specific app is probably the best advantage you have, and you need to make sure you're betting on the correct ones. So it's not only Sleeper, it's also Chalkboard right here, and it's code GHOST to get on Chalkboard as well. You get a $100 deposit match on Chalkboard with code GHOST. It's the same thing over here. This is paying you pretty much close to 17x, and again, if you flex it, it's going to pay you more than Prizepicks would anyway, but you can do a full power play and get 17x on Chalkboard, 18x on Sleeper. And all you guys have to do is go down below, download Chalkboard or Sleeper, use promo code GHOST, all caps. It's going to give you a $100 deposit match on Chalkboard, a $1,500 deposit match on Sleeper. If you guys already have both of those apps, I would recommend to go download Parlay Play, use code GHOSTLOCK. So this is the only app that is a different code. This is code GHOSTLOCKS, all caps, on Parlay Play, and they even boosted Russell Wilson's yards, and I actually asked them to do that, and they did do it. They boosted the payout for Russell Wilson over on his yards, so you guys can go take advantage of that as well. But basically, guys, moral of the story, go put these plays in on one of these apps. So parlay play, chalkboard, or sleeper. Do not put it in on Prizepicks. It is a waste of money. It's a waste of time. Do not do that. And again, when you get on these apps with code GHOST, you get a free $1,500 or $100 deposit match as well. So don't forget to do that, guys. But other than that, these are going to be the 6 plays I have for you guys for the games on Sunday. Make sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the free pick videos. But other than that, these are the plays I got for you guys. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.